Welcome to another Money Talk with Maurice. I am Maurice, your host, and today we're going to be talking about money traps to avoid in your 20s. So when we're in our 20s, that's the time we're the most reckless with money. We think money gonna last forever. We're thinking we're gonna be automatically rich in our 20s. So I want to help you out to avoid some of the pitfalls in your 20s, and I wish someone would have told me about this. So before we get started, if this is the first time you're at my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button, and please share this on your social media and Facebook page. So let's go. Number 1, financial ignorance. Did you know that financially illiterate people pay higher interest rates for loans? Society is designed to keep us financially ignorant, to keep us in debt, which explains why they don't teach money management in school. 2/3 of the world is financially illiterate. In my personal opinion, no one should be financially independent nowadays because we have Google, YouTube, Investopedia. There's all sorts of resources where you can educate yourself, do your due diligence, and learn everything you need to learn about finances within 60 to 90 days. Number 2, money trap to avoid in your 20s is the get rich mentality. Everyone has fallen prey of one or more scams where they promise to magically double your money overnight. We see them all the time. Even here on YouTube, you get bombarded with ads that tell you, hey, I made this amount, I made this amount. You can get a Lamborghini, you can get a Ferrari. But you have to ask yourself, can you really get rich that quick when everybody be doing it? So that's something you need to get out of your mentality, that you're gonna get rich quick in your 20s. Number 3, lifestyle inflation and lifestyle hyperinflation. And most of us fall for this. Lifestyle inflation is when people increase their spending as their income grows. So, for example, you get a raise at work, you decide to get a new car. You get a raise at work, you decide to get a better apartment. That's called lifestyle inflation. And you have what you call lifestyle hyperinflation. And that is when you do not get an increase in your pay and you still increase your spending. So lifestyle inflation and lifestyle hyperinflation is a money trap to avoid in your 20s. Number 4, financial avoidance. We've all done this in our 20s. That's where you don't keep track of your spending. You spend willy-nilly. You max out your credit cards. You think, hey, I got plenty of time to straighten stuff up. And you just avoid all things financially. Every month, you should go through all your finances and audit your bank account. Audit your spending. What did you spend the most money on? Find ways to cut and find ways to invest more. Number 5, that can a money trap to avoid in your 20s is debt and messing up your credit. Most people who mess up their credit do it when they're in their 20s. Everyone is flexing on social media, okay? And sometimes we feel bad if we see people having nice trips and nice cars, and you might still be working and in the trenches and you got to struggle. But social media is not real life. You do not want to mess up your credit in your 20s, because sometimes it could take all the way up to you when you're in your 40s and 50s to pay that money back or get your credit straight. They're making it harder and harder to get anything without good credit now. So you want to make sure your credit is straight, and you want to make sure that you don't run up a lot of debt in your 20s. Number 6, living without a financial plan. When it comes to making and preserving money, being hopeful is not good enough. You have to have a deliberate and actionable plan. You won't make it without a plan, without creating a budget and sticking to it. You'll have to have financial accountability with yourself and your partners to make sure you're on the same page. So you want to have a financial plan in your 20s. Number 7, fear of investing. When you're in your 20s, you got plenty time to learn, unlearn, and relearn everything about money. It's going to be harder to make a mistake when you're in your 30s and 40s, but in your 20s, you can make a few mistakes. You're not married, you may not have kids, so if you make a mistake, you can recover. It's very hard to recover when you get older. So don't have a fear of investing. Just make sure that you're doing your due diligence on investing. Okay? And then if you're investing in stocks, make sure that you're investing in good companies. I'm not an investment guru or financial person who could tell you everything about investing. I always stress, do your due diligence. Number 8, believing in gurus. And this is a big one. There are a lot of people online want to trick you out of your money. Okay, they know it all. They could tell you how to trade options and currencies and all of this and get Bitcoin and all of that. But ask yourself, why are these people teaching you this? And they could be creating competition for themselves. So believing in financial gurus, especially if they want you to pay for an expensive course. If they want you to pay for an expensive course, that is where they're making most of their money, not on what they're teaching you. I'm not going to ask you to buy anything on this channel. The only thing I ask you to do is subscribe, like the video, and share it. So those are the 8 things that are money traps to avoid in your 20s. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and share it. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hope you have a great day.